today's video, I'm going to be talking about how I organise my life, how I plan ahead, and how I keep to my goals and tasks. And I must say, it's not easy being a working mum, doing my social media, having a toddler, and also being pregnant. I find it very hard sometimes to keep up with everything. So that's why I need these tools and skills to make sure that I'm achieving my tasks, I'm getting stuff done, nothing slips by the wayside. And I just feel so much better. When I'm planning, when I am organising, I just feel so good. So the first thing I have to keep myself organised is my planner. This is the 2023 planner from Inspired Story Co. I absolutely love their planners. Now this one is solely for my social media work. I don't keep any house, Isla, couples, personal stuff in here. This is purely about content creating. I like to keep things separate, but you'll see I've got a master brain dump together, which I'll show you in a second. But this is lovely. This is a week by week planner. I've got the start of the week, I've got my top priorities, my work to-do list, personal to-do list, but I just use them as one to-do list. Habit and exercise tracker, what I'm looking forward to, and then I have my day-by-day breakdowns and to-do lists, and then I have a weekly reflections. I have my happy moments, my challenging moments, my gratitude, and what I've learned. So not only is it a planner, but it's a reflection and gratitude journal as well. And I just think these diaries are absolutely beautiful. I'm someone that is a bit old school. I like to write things down. They stick in my mind, and I feel when I can go back and tick them off, I just feel like I've achieved something. I think it's the accountability. I feel like when I've written something down physically in a book, I'm more accountable to actually do those actions. And I just like to look back, and I'm just obsessed with stationery, to be fair. Stationery, planners and notebooks. You will see that my office is covered in them. So any excuse to have a planner really, but I really think they keep me on track. So the next thing I really like to keep myself organised and on track is the Plan Bella app for the phone. Now this is a calendar and a to-do list task tracker. I found it really helpful. I have the task list like on my front screen of my phone, so every time I'm on my phone, which we all are a lot, I will see my tasks, so I can't ignore them. They are there, they're staring me in my face every time I pick up my phone. So I've got them there, and I just love that I can just go in each day and tick them off. One of my habit changes this year, and something I'm working on personally, is to make sure that I don't move my task list. I'm somebody that will put my tasks in, and that's all well and good, but I never get round to doing them on the day I do them, and then I'll move them to the next day because I'll do that tomorrow, and then I move it to the next day, and then the next thing I know, it's been a week and I still haven't completed that task. So yeah, putting your tasks in is one thing, and completing them is a completely different one. So yeah, for me, a habit change for me this year is to make sure that if I put something in my to-do list on my task tracker, that I am doing it on the day I say. And it does really make things better once you've got that ticked off, and you're not constantly looking at something and realizing that there's no achievement there because you haven't done it. And I didn't really want to mention my goals for this year. I say goals, they're more of self-improvements, habit changes as I call them, because I feel like it is just all habit you need to change to make the really big improvements in your life. You've got to start with the little things, you've got to start with the foundations before you can tackle the big changes in life. That's how I see it. But yeah, as I said, not moving my to-do list is one of my habit changes. Another one is to do something today that my future self or tomorrow's self will thank me for, and that could be something as simple as not leaving the dishes in the sink. Sometimes I'm really tired, and I just feel like I'll do that tomorrow morning, and that's all well and good, but then I get up in the morning and I just wake up and I see the kitchen's a state, and it just puts me not in the right mindset. And I feel a lot of us probably like this, but if you have an organised space, then your mind is organised and you just can tackle life a lot better. So for me, another habit is making sure my surroundings are organised and tidy. I'm not leaving anything, so when I wake up on a fresh day, it's like a fresh reset. I'm ready to go, I'm ready to tackle, and I am so much more organised, and it really does make such a difference. And another habit change for me along the same lines is making my bed in the mornings. I'm someone that used to make the excuse that I couldn't afford to spare 2 minutes to make my bed because I had to rush out and get to work or get Isla to nursery. But the 2 minutes I spare makes such a difference. When I come home and my bedroom is, or my bed is made, it makes me able to switch off from that day on a clear plate, and then I wake up a lot more refreshed and organised. So doing little things like that as well, changing little habits like that, will make and improve your organisation in life. And as the saying goes, you have an organised space, you have an organised mind. So this next tool has literally transformed my life. I am obsessed with this, and this is Notion. The best way to describe Notion is like an interface of different planning tools. So you've got your calendars on there, you've got a database which is kind of like a simplified Excel version. You can do links to pages, to documents, you can do lists and tasks. It's just, the possibilities are endless. I've been able to organise my entire life into sections using Notion. Now there is an app version of it. I actually downloaded the app version about a year ago and I just couldn't go on with it. I didn't understand it. I didn't understand its potential, especially using it as an app. But I saw a video at the end of last year about someone's 2023 planning and organisation, and they mentioned Notion, and I was like, oh my god, I need to go back and look at the web-based version of it, because that is a bit of me. And to be fair, as a beginner, it is quite hard to make it look aesthetically pleasing and understand how to create like a link or a page. It's kind of like a website, but an organisational website. But you can download templates off of Etsy, they're not too expensive, and that will get you going. That's what I did. And now I have this beautiful database and organisation tool. So on my homepage, I have stuff like daily planners, weekly planners, monthly planners. You can have loads of different calendars in here and put different items in for different calendars. I've got a habit tracker. You can put your workout plans on here, your meal prep. One of my favourites is my delivery and returns tracker for all my deliveries. I've got a whole section for baby related stuff. So I've got a calendar on there for my appointments. I've got a section on there for my hospital bag checklist. I've got stuff on there for my baby buying guides, my birth plan. I have a section for my DIY projects, what I want to get done around the home. I've got a watch list of what I want to watch. I've got a meal prep and meal planning, my vision boards, my goals. I've got a whole dashboard that's relating to my creation of and content planning across my YouTube and Instagram, and it's really transformed my life. So please go have a look at Notion if you're someone that likes to keep everything organised, because I'm someone before that had 10 different calendars of stuff, and I had loads of different spreadsheets to keep track of everything, and it was going back and forth and having to go in here and open that one, and now everything is in one place, and it has really transformed my life. So please go check Notion out if you haven't already. It will really change things for you. They are my top 3 items for keeping myself organising and for doing my life planning. And as I said, it's one thing to have these tools and to write down what you need to do or to plan things, and it's another thing to follow it through. So whether you're someone that's old school and likes to write things down and that keeps them accountable, or you like to have it on your phone because you'll see it all the time, or you're someone that's planning obsessed and just loves spreadsheets and calendars, and you love something like Notion, either way, I mean, I like to do all 3, so I keep on top of everything. It is a mindset change half the time, being able to complete your task. But once you start feeling a sense of achievement and a sense of rhythm when you get stuff done, it really does make such a difference. Now I know we're only midway through January, but I already feel such a mindset and positivity shift. I'm feeling so good. I feel like I'm so on a ball. I feel like I'm achieving so much, and that sense of achievement really does empower you to keep going and keep on with your organisation, hitting your, I say your goals, but to hit goals you need to be organised and you need to have a plan. There's no two ways about it. I love my planning, I love my structure, because it does help me achieve where I need to go. So whether you're wanting to organise your life because you just feel a bit out of depth and you don't know where you're coming or going most of the time, so whether you're someone that just needs a little bit extra help keeping on top of their tasks because you may feel a bit out of depth at times and you don't know where you're coming or going, or maybe you're someone that has some bigger goals they want to accomplish this year and you really want to keep yourself on track and organised, then these things are really going to help you. They have been so beneficial to me. I just feel so positive and good and motivated this year. So I really hope you enjoyed this video and you found it helpful. Please come and follow me over on Instagram at leonie.parker and give this video a like if you enjoyed, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.